Good morning, everyone. It's still morning as far as I know. I hope we're all keeping well out there in virtual land, or am I in virtual land? Whichever way around it is. Music's on its way. Set to the usual level. If you can see me and hear me, or hear the music, that's great. So we'll just give a few more seconds. I'm just using this one as a timer. A few more seconds, team. This is just coming up, and this one's coming up. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, or welcome to the noon, 12 o'clock midday session on Thursday. Stay at home and do a core. If you're new, or if you're regular, you'll find that this class will be suitable for most people as long as you work at your own pace. It's going to be a fairly basic one today, so it's actually a good point if you would be new or relatively new to the class. There's some good fundamentals here today. So those of you who are a bit more advanced, and some of you obviously are, work on the form and work on the feeling and work on getting these postures correct. So that's our job today. Good morning, Adele. Nice to see from you or hear from you. I'm not sure how you put that, but thank you. So I will be giving adaptations, as I say. Some of them, the main adaptation would be to stop if you feel as if you need to. You do to participate at your own discretion. Make sure you've got any sprays or medications to hand, even if you've never had to use them at all. Keep them handy just in case you would need them. Fresh air supply. Make sure you have a towel. If you need, well, you don't have to, it's not essential, but it's recommended, a towel, a drink. Make sure you've got a space, and make sure to lie prone and supine, face up, face down, full body length. And that's just about all of the considerations, I think. Just make sure you've got fresh air and the room isn't too warm, because although it's just a 15-minute class, it can be quite tough towards the end. Is there anything else I want to say today? No, I think without further ado, we'll get started. Remember, stop if you need to stop. Oh yeah, what I was actually in the middle of saying, excuse me, lost my train of thought. Make sure you're comfortable with getting onto the floor and getting off the floor and changing position and these sorts of things. Because, it is an essential. This one is basically a floor-based class. So, 6 exercises, 30 seconds each. The transition is the description into the next exercise I'll be describing. Nice one, Max. Glad you're here. I won't be able to see all the comments once I'm sitting this far back. It's actually quite a distance away. So we're going to start, as I say, 6 exercises, twice through, no rest, except for the ones you choose. And we're going to start. So, first exercise, very easy one, very familiar if you've been here. It's the W position on the floor. That's a seated position with the knees tucked in, hence the W. And we're going to do the A frame with the arms. So it's really about, the modifications on this would be how far you lean back at the W phase. And I'll try and explain that. So keep a straight line through the spine. So I'll sit on a slight angle. This is the W position. That would be it from 90 degrees. That's it from here. Hands would be in. As I sit back, that angle, that vector, determines how tough it is. Then we're going to sit forward and squeeze up, lengthen the abdominals, and then we're going to sit in. So the modification would simply be don't extend the arms as far and don't sit back as far. It's a very simple modification. Let's go. 30 seconds, team. 3, 2, 1. So we'll sit back and move to the letter A, or the A position. Back to the W position, squeeze in, breathe, keep the spaces, and up. There's a tendency when you sit back to drop the chin forward. Don't. Lean the head back to its natural position. Squeeze and back. We're past halfway. Squeezing and back. Squeezing again. Squeeze in this position. We've got time to sit up one more time. Squeeze and relax to a neutral W position. The next one, very basic. It's the plank, or sometimes the low plank. You could call it the low plank. Basically, 3 positions, box position. And then you'll tuck the pelvis and relax. Tuck the pelvis and relax. 45-degree position. It's the same thing, or you could top up and come down. The full position will be body full length, head between the arms, shoulders, elbows in a straight line to the floor, shoulders in a straight line with the hip. 3, 2, 1. Take your position of choice, team, and hold and breathe. Lower abdominal breathing, straight line of steel with the spine, straight line, no sagging of the hips or rotating. Make it harder, bring the feet in. Make it easier, bring the feet out. Touch down if you would need to. Head between the arms. Regular breathing, squeezing the abs, squeeze the bum muscles tight. Don't just hang there, squeeze it all in. Squeeze it, squeeze it. 3, 2, 1, and time. Excellent, everyone. If nothing else, master the lower plank if you possibly can. It's a good fundamental core exercise. Next one, single leg bridge. Then when we're at the top position of the bridge, we extend the leg. So it's as it sounds, W position. Let me show you first, team. W, lay back. As I bridge, the lower back comes off the floor, straight line with the hips to the shoulder, but it's a single leg. And then when we're in the top position, this glute, the leg that's supported is squeeze really hard, plus the abs, extend the leg, bring it back, lower down, repeat, and change each time. So it's, obviously the glutes are part of the core, so you'll really get a good exercise for the bum muscles at the back. If I could work out how this phone works, excuse me. Here we go. Off we go, team. Sorry, single leg squeeze, extend, back and down. Or if you don't want to extend, just squeeze and down with 2 feet, or squeeze without the extension. Keep going, position of choice, squeeze, extend, back, down. Single leg, extend, back, down. Single leg, squeeze, back and down. Remember, squeeze that glute. Ready, last one. Squeezing, extending, back, support foot, and down, and relax. Next one, everyone. Drink, towel, deep breath if you need it. Next movement, it's a side plank, and we're going to turn halfway through, so I may have to put me back here, but it'll be the same position on the other side. So, capitalising on the regular plank, we want a straight line. I'm in a straight line, you may not see that perfectly. One of my feet is on top of the other, but you can cross it in front of the other. Then we're going to lift up. The idea is not to sag down. 15 seconds on each side. Then we're going to drop the hands, turn to the other side pretty smoothly. 3, 2, 1. Oh, position modifications. Just come up on your knee. Okay? That should be fine for just about everyone, I think. 3, 2, 1. Time away. Up. Hand up for those who want more. Breathing. Touch down into second position if you need to. Everything in a straight line. Do not sag. We're coming up to 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Smooth transition to the other side. Up, up, up. Straight line. Hand can be up to make it more difficult. On the hip. Do not let the hip sag. Touch down into second position. Straight line from the shoulder to the elbow. It's got to be 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And down. Excellent for the obliques. That's the abdominal muscles on the side, either side of the body. These are the abdominis rectus, the six-pack. These are the ones, this gets, in particular, the sides. Ready, everyone? And, of course, inner structures as well. Next movement. It's called hurdles. I don't think you've done this one with me. Think of a hurdle, how we actually do it. Let me see on this leg. You go over the hurdle and down. You go over the hurdle and down. Excellent for the hip flexors. When we sit all day, we tend to get a bit squashed here. We want to stretch this front part of the body out. Our bodies adapt to what we do or what we don't do. So if we sit a lot, they adapt to that. So it's excellent for that. Ready, everyone? Take it easy if you haven't done it, and find the range of your hip joint, because people have different degrees of mobility, flexibility, etc. 3, 2, 1. Box position. So think about how you would do it. You would go over the hurdle and down. Other side. Over the hurdle and down. Over the hurdle and down. Squeeze the abs. Over the hurdle and down, over and down, over that hurdle and down. Glutes and hips, excellent exercise, and down, and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze and stop, and relax. It probably doesn't feel as intense as some of them. Well, it wouldn't because it's a smaller area, but it's still a good, valuable exercise. So, lower leg, and then we're going to clap. What am I talking about? Well, I'm going to be lying down, W to down. Easiest level, as I said, forward, tennis ball distance, lower back pushes in. Level 1, lift and clap, and squeeze towards top and bottom, squeeze a little clap. Level 2, higher, higher. Level 3, for those who are ready, 1, 2, 3, without a touchdown. A comfortably straight leg. It doesn't have to be absolutely rigidly straight, but you can point the toe if you've done any gymnastics or dancing and you want to keep that leg and contract those muscles in. Makes it tougher again. That would be like level 3.5 if you like. Ready, everyone? 3, so pick the position of choice. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2. Remember, sit forward to the leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, squeeze, 10. It's all about getting the correct feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Work at your own pace, but for the A team, go, go, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and down. Excellent. Deep breath, towel. We're going to crack straight on. Second, that's the first circuit done, believe it or not. Not much talk today because I think they're fairly straightforward. W, position to A frame. Take your position. Remember, it's all about the angle. 3, 2, 1. W to A. 1, 2. I'll put a 5-second burst on at the end for those who want it. 3, you don't have to follow. Work at your own pace, just in case you want a bit more. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Come into the ones, the last 5. Go, go, go. 18. 1, 2. Still keep the control. 3, 4. We're going to fit one more in, team. Squeeze 5 and relax. Towel, deep breath, ready for the plank. Deep breath. Drink. Position of choice. 3, 2, 1. Time away, team. Head between the arms. Line of steel for the spine. Tuck the pelvis under. Abdominals extra contracted, as are the glutes, the bum muscles. Breathing. 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 Touching down if you need to. No sagging of the hips, especially on lower back. Regular breathing. Last few seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Excellent. Towel, deep breath. Drink if you need it. Single leg bridge, and then extend the leg. Miss the extension out if you wish. Do a 2-legged bridge if the single leg's a little bit too tricky. Excellent exercise for the glutes, among other things. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1, go. Single leg, extend, back, and down. Ready on the other side? 1, 2, back, down, relax. Lift, 1, 2, leg back, touch down, body lowers. Lift the leg, ready? Up with the body, out with the leg, back with the leg, down with the foot, down with the body. Ready on the other side, last one. Up, squeeze, extend, back, and down. Excellent. If you're working out at home and you want to do that, you might want to extend that to 45 seconds or even 60 seconds if you're feeling good. Ready? Side plank, good fundamental. Switching halfway through, remember. Take your position of choice. 3, 2, 1. Straight line, up we go. Hand up if you want to make it a little bit harder. Or you can keep it on the hip. Keep the head in alignment. Keep the hips up, do not let them sag in the middle. Ready, 15. Change over, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Nice side, long position, everything in a straight line. Breathing, of course. Feel your obliques, they'll be really tight. And relax. Excellent, everyone. Deep breath, towel, nearly there. Now we're going to go a little quicker on this one, but it's not about how fast you go. It's about getting that balance between intensity and correct form. So it's the hurdle exercise. So from your all fours, kneeling position. 3, 2, 1. So think that you go over the hurdle, over the hurdle, over the hurdle, over the hurdle. Keep the abs a little bit extra firm. So squeeze them all the way through. Over the hurdle, over the hurdle, over the hurdle. Keep it up, team, nearly there, over the hurdle. Let's go, team. 1, 2, work at your own pace. 3, squeeze everything all the time. 4, 1 more, 5, and stop. Excellent. 1 more, team. It's the lower leg plus clap. 3 levels. Pick the level of choice. I'm going to do level 3, I think. Oops, excuse me. 3, 2, 1, go. Squeeze in 4, squeeze in 5, 6, 7, we're nearly there. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Last few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. And relax. And come up. Towel. Drink. Deep breath. Well done, everyone. If you've done some of that, half of that, or even a part of that, take those exercises. Do try and practice them on alternate days. Have a real focus on things like the basic plank, and that'll help you with all your sports, lots of everyday activities as well. So I'm conscious of the time, team, and we've just ran over by a little bit. So just before I go, if you did enjoy the video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. Excuse me. If you're watching on YouTube, do hit the subscribe button and the notifications. Check out the links at the bottom below the description, and you'll see connections to our partners and our whole library of things, from mental health information, physical health information, and lots of other topical things that I think you'll find of interest. Tell your friends, invite them along, especially over the Christmas period. Do look out for the NE movement. It's part of the big overall campaign in the Northeast, but that's our bit, NE movement. And we've also got our specific Couch to Christmas app. So the idea is to translate your movement over the Christmas period so you can see that it's having a meaningful effect, because all movement in that sense is beneficial. So I hope you enjoy some of those things. Please check out some of my colleagues' classes. I'll be here standing in for Noel tomorrow for the circuit at 10 o'clock. There's no quiz tomorrow, unfortunately. And then my colleagues will be back online next week. Jan will be here. Heather will be here. I'll be making an appearance, and Noel will be back then. So I'm going to go now, team, just because of the time, but I'll have a quick look at the comments. And thank you very much if you took part with it, or if you're taking part later on. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Adele. It did whiz past. That's what I thought. Thank you, Max. Thanks, Adele. Back there at the beginning and at the end. So, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm glad. I thought that whizzed by, but I assure you the time's all right. So, time's pressing. Got to go. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye for now. See you tomorrow. Yes. Oh, yes, Steve. I hope you. Yes, I hope you got that thing sorted, because I think the account had definitely been hacked. So I'm glad I could point that out to you. Thanks, Steve. I hope you got it sorted. Thank you.